जय हिंद दोस्तों, स्वागत है आप सबका शार्प स्लीपर कम्युनिटी में। पॉलिटी डिस्कस कर रहे थे हम और पार्लियामेंट का चैप्टर भी चल रहा है। इसके अलावा हम बायोलॉजी डिस्कस कर रहे हैं मॉर्निंग में, तो आप उसके वीडियोस चेक कर सकते हैं प्लेलिस्ट में। और 4 कंप्लीट प्लेलिस्ट घटना चक्र की अवेलेबल हैं, हिस्ट्री, इकोनॉमिक्स, इकोलॉजी और ज्योग्राफी। वो आप चेक कर सकते हैं। साथ ही साथ करंट अफेयर्स में आई दृष्टि घटना चक्र करंट अफेयर्स भी अवेलेबल है, तो वो प्लेलिस्ट भी आप चेक कर सकते हैं। ठीक है, स्टार्ट करते हैं क्वेश्चन नंबर 26 के साथ। क्वेश्चन नंबर 26 says that which of the following statement is correct? Which of the following statement is correct? That all the members of the Council of States are elected by state legislative assemblies. जितने भी members हैं Council of States के, they are still elected by the state legislative assemblies. ठीक है, अब यहाँ कीवर्ड पे ध्यान दीजिएगा, all members की बात हो रही है। Second is, as the vice president is ex officio chairman of the Rajya Sabha, only a member of Rajya Sabha can contest for the office of vice president. A point difference between Lok Sabha and Rajya Sabha is that while a candidate to Lok Sabha can contest from any state in India, a candidate to the Rajya Sabha should ordinarily be a resident of the state from where he is contesting. Fourth है, the Constitution of India explicitly prohibits the appointment of a nominated member of Rajya Sabha to the post of a minister. They are saying कि Constitution of India जो है वो explicitly prohibit करती है about the appointment of a nominated member of the Rajya Sabha to the post of minister. तो देखिए इसमें से जो करेक्ट स्टेटमेंट है, अर्लियर सी ऑप्शन वॉज करेक्ट, क्योंकि यही प्रोविजन था। बट पीपल्स रिप्रेजेंटेटिव एक्ट 1951 ये अमेंड किया गया 2003 में, एंड यहाँ से थोड़ी सिचुएशन चेंज हुई। द रिक्वायरमेंट दैट अ कैंडिडेट कंटेस्टिंग एन इलेक्शन टू राज्यसभा फ्रॉम अ पर्टिकुलर स्टेट शुड बी अ वोटर इन दैट पर्टिकुलर स्टेट हैज़ बिन रिमूव्ड। और सुप्रीम कोर्ट ने भी इस कॉन्स्टिट्यूशनल जो वैलिडिटी थी इसकी अपहेल्ड किया इसको इन 2006। सो अभी इसमें कोई भी करेक्ट नहीं होगा। Which of the following procedures will enable the adoption of a money bill that was once passed by Lok Sabha but was amended by Rajya Sabha? So देखिए इसमें क्या होगा कि it will be deemed to have passed if Lok Sabha passes it again either by accepting or rejecting the amendments. So according to Article 109 लोक सभा को स्पेशल पावर दी गई है। With regard to the money bill, it can be retained by Rajya Sabha for a maximum period of 14 days and cannot be amended or rejected by Rajya Sabha. Money bill returned by Rajya Sabha with or without recommendation may be accepted or rejected by Lok Sabha. ठीक है, नेक्स्ट देखते हैं। Consider the following statements. Assertion or reasoning question है। Assertion says that recommendation of Rajya Sabha after a money bill is being passed by the Lok Sabha and transmitted to the Rajya Sabha have to be accepted by the Lok Sabha within 14 days from the receipt of the recommendation and then get incorporated in the bill. तो देखिए अभी हमने देखा है कि लोकसभा के पास स्पेशल पावर होती है विद रिस्पेक्ट टू मनी बिल। ठीक है, तो वो चाहे तो मान सकता है, नहीं चाहे तो नहीं मानेगा अमेंडमेंट्स या रिकमेंडेशंस। मनी बिल कैन बी इंट्रोड्यूस्ड, मनी बिल कैन नॉट बी इंट्रोड्यूस्ड इन राज्यसभा। बिल्कुल सही बात है, मनी बिल जो है वो इंट्रोड्यूस होता है सिर्फ लोकसभा में। सो असर्शन इज इनकरेक्ट एंड रीजन इज करेक्ट। नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन, द स्पीकर कैन आस्क अ मेंबर ऑफ द हाउस टू स्टॉप स्पीकिंग एंड लेट अनदर मेंबर स्पीक। इसको क्या बोलते हैं? इसको बोलते हैं यील्डिंग द फ्लोर। To maintain the highest tradition of a parliamentary system and proper functioning of the parliamentary democracy, it is essential for the members of parliament to observe a certain standard of conduct, both inside the house as well as outside the house, and the behavior should be such as to enhance the dignity of the parliament and its members in general phenomenon. Given in options are described as under. While the house is sitting, every member should enter and leave the chamber with decorum and in such a manner as not disturb the proceedings of the House. A member is not to cross the floor, that is, they cannot pass between the chair and another member while the latter is speaking. A member is not to leave the chamber also when the speaker is addressing the House. And every member has to resume his seat as soon as the speaker rises to speak or calls out the order. Interpellation क्या है? It is a parliamentary procedure of demanding that a government official explains some act or policy. The speaker can stop a member of parliament from speaking and let another member speak. इसको बोलते हैं yielding the floor. ठीक है? Next देखते हैं. 0R is the contribution of which country to the parliamentary system? So it is the contribution of India to the parliamentary system. It is an Indian innovation in the field of parliamentary procedure. The emergence of 0R can be traced to early 60s when many issues of great public importance and urgency began to be raised by the members immediately after the question hour, sometimes with prior permission of the chairperson or some other times without such permission. Presently, in Lok Sabha it is usually from 12 noon to 1 pm, while in Rajya Sabha it is 11 to 12 noon before the question hour. Now it is notable that the timing of the question hour in Lok Sabha is 11 am to 12 noon, while in Rajya Sabha it is 12 noon to 1 pm. So question hour or 0R. 0R is the innovation of India. 0R in the working of Indian Parliament means, so it means the time immediately following the question hour. What could be the maximum time limit of 0R in Lok Sabha? So it could be 1 hour maximum time limit. The time of 0R in Parliament is 0R का टाइम पार्लियामेंट में अगर हम देखें तो C और D दोनों होगा. क्यों? क्योंकि एक लोकसभा और राज्यसभा दोनों की बात हो रही है. So 11 to 12 and 12 to 1. ठीक है, ये हमने यहाँ देखा था कि क्वेश्चन आवर जो है लोकसभा में 11 से 12 बजे तक होगा 11 to 12, जबकि राज्यसभा में वो होगा 12 to 1. बट इन द क्वेश्चन दे हैव आस्क्ड पार्लियामेंट एंड पार्लियामेंट एज अ होल कंसिस्ट ऑफ बोथ द हाउसेस. ठीक है, हो सकता है वो किसी एक पे टारगेटेड हो, बट इट रिप्रेजेंट्स बोथ द हाउसेस व्हेन वी से द बिल. 0R in political jargon refers to question hour session. Question hour session. तो इसमें क्या होता है कि जो मेंबर्स हैं दे कैन रेज द मैटर्स ऑफ इम्पोर्टेंस, स्पेशली दोज कैन नॉट बी डिलेड. इट refers to the question and answer session. Under the Rule 377 of Rules and Procedure and Conduct of Business in Lok Sabha, the maximum number of matters that can be raised by Lok Sabha members in one day are. ठीक है, तो ये देखिए matters which are not point of orders or which cannot be raised under the rules relating to the questions, short notice questions, calling attention motions, etc. can be raised under Rule 377. So notice for raising a matter under 377 is to be given in writing addressed to the Secretary General specifying clearly the text of the matter to be raised. तो उसमें specify करना पड़ता है. And no matter can be raised until the speaker has given his or her consent. तो बिना consent के कोई भी matter नहीं उठा सकते हो आप. And as per the decision taken at a meeting of the speaker with the leader of the parties, in 2015 the number of matters to be raised under 377 rule has been increased from 20 to 30 per day to enable more members to raise their issues. The parliament can, next question, the parliament can make any law for whole or any part of the country for implementing international treaties with consent of all states, with the consent of majority of states, with the consent of states concerned और without the consent of any state. तो international treaties के लिए कोई भी state की consent की ज़रूरत नहीं होगी. So under Article 253 of the Constitution of India provides that a Union Parliament can make any law for implementing the international treaties, conventions and obligations for the whole or any part of the world. And Union List Entry 14 of the 7th schedule enumerates the power of Union to legislate the implementing treaties, agreements and conventions with foreign countries. Next question, under which article of the Indian Constitution the Parliament can make laws on state subject? So आर्टिकल 249, 250, 252 या 253, तो देखिए 253 जो है वो इससे रिलेटेड हो जाएगा. विच ऑफ द फॉलोइंग स्टेटमेंट इज करेक्ट. देखिए इसमें मनी बिल इज इंट्रोड्यूस इन राज्यसभा, नहीं. मनी बिल लोकसभा में इंट्रोड्यूस होता है. इट कैन बी इंट्रोड्यूस इन ईदर हाउस, नो. लोकसभा कैन नॉट बी इंट्रोड्यूस इन लोकसभा, रॉन्ग. इट इज इंट्रोड्यूस्ड इन लोकसभा. So fourth is correct. A money bill passed by Lok Sabha is deemed to have been passed by Rajya Sabha also when no action is taken by Rajya Sabha within. So within how many days? Within 14 days. ठीक है. नेक्स्ट देखते हैं. इफ अ मनी बिल इज एक्सेप्टेड इन लोकसभा, राज्यसभा कैन विदहोल्ड इट अप टू मैक्सिमम ऑफ 14 डेज. तो 14 दिन तक मैक्सिमम विदहोल्ड कर सकती है, फिर उसको वापस करना ही होगा. राज्यसभा कैन डिले द फाइनेंस बिल सेंट फॉर इट्स कंसिडरेशन बाय लोकसभा फॉर अ मैक्सिमम पीरियड ऑफ, सो इट इज फॉर अ मैक्सिमम पीरियड ऑफ 14 डेज. ठीक है. in how many days Rajya Sabha has to return the money bill, so it is within 14 days. Which one of the following statement is correct? Money bill is introduced in Rajya Sabha, nahi hai. It is introduced in Lok Sabha, it is correct. And it can be introduced in either house, no. It cannot be introduced in Lok Sabha, no. Which of the following bills cannot be first introduced in Rajya Sabha? So it is money bill. It cannot be first introduced in Rajya Sabha. Money bill is introduced in, so it is introduced in Lok Sabha. When a bill is referred to a joint sitting of both the House of the Parliament, it has to be passed by. So when a bill is referred to a joint sitting, it has to be passed by a simple majority of the members who are present and voting. ठीक है. सो सिंपल मेजॉरिटी जो होती है मेंबर्स की प्रेजेंट एंड वोटिंग, उससे ये पास होता है. अकॉर्डिंग टू आर्टिकल 108 क्लॉज 4, इफ एट द जॉइंट सिटिंग ऑफ द टू हाउसेज द बिल विद सच अमेंडमेंट्स, if any as are agreed to in joint sitting is passed by a majority of total number of members of both the houses present and voting, and it shall be deemed to have an basically to have been passed by both houses. So this indicates that only a simple majority of members present and voting is required. Now who of the following presides over a joint sitting of the two houses of parliament? So it is the speaker of the Lok Sabha. ठीक है. स्पीकर ऑफ द लोक सभा के पास डिस्क्रिशनरी पावर्स हैं बिकॉज ही इज़ द स्पीकर ऑफ लोक सभा, सो राज्यसभा से ज़्यादा है. एंड ठीक है, तो जो मतलब स्पीकर हैं लोकसभा के, वही उस जॉइंट सिटिंग को प्रिसाइड करेंगे. Who presides over the joint sitting of parliament? Again, so it is the speaker. Article 118. So it is related to the rule of procedure. Joint sitting of two houses is presided over by the Speaker of the Lok Sabha, and during the absence of the Speaker from any joint sitting, it is presided over by the Deputy Speaker of the House, or if he is so also absent, the Deputy Chairman of the Council of State, and if he is also absent, such other person may be determined by the members present and voting. Who among the following presides over the joint sitting? So same question ही है फिर से. Speaker of the Lok Sabha presides over the joint sitting. Who among the following? The joint session of the both houses of parliament is presided by, again, Speaker of Lok Sabha. And last question for this video is, who among the following is authorized to preside over the joint sitting? So it is the Speaker of Lok Sabha. ठीक है, तो अब देखेंगे 52nd क्वेश्चन से नेक्स्ट वीडियो में. टिल देन कीप रिवाइजिंग, कीप स्टडिंग. जय हिंद, जय भारत.